Combination. On se bat challenge now. Combination is a calculation.
I've never seen it. The ones that have been broken up, that one is broken up. I started blogging years ago, and I'm here, kind courtesy. Help me, I'm going to thank 3 people before I start. Number 1, I want to say thank you to God. Number 2, I want to say thank you to God. And number 3, I want to say thank you to God. I want to say a big thank you to God for how far He brought me. Because when I started calling myself the positive blogger, a few who had a bigger picture understood that statement. And we are here today. I won't waste much of your time. I'm going to invite my manager, Mr. Raj, to have the official opening statement, and we'll get the ball rolling. God bless you. When I say the Shine Summit, then respond, shine on. God bless you, Mr. Bola. The Shine Summit, shine on. The Shine Summit, shine on. God bless you so much. Mr. Raj, please clap for you. I want to dedicate this to Sarkodie. I joined Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, every platform because I wanted to follow his activities, and I'm here today. And I was able to transcribe and think to know that I don't want just to be like look-alike. Because in senior high school, junior high school, they were calling me Sarkodie, Koby Kyei, Sarkodie, on all platforms. And so when I see the look-alikes, I said, it is good, it is very beautiful. But how can you transcribe that to build in yourself? You look like Promise, it's good. You look like Mr. Drew, it's good. I couldn't just be walking around telling myself that I look like Sam, I look like Sam. After getting that mileage of you looking like Promise, what are you going to do for your family? And today, my dad and my mom, they are here. Please clap for them. At the right time, don't joke, at the right time, yeah. I will tell you that. So, putting value on yourself on social media. I want you to watch one of the projects that I've been able to use my platform to do as a blogger. Please watch this. Thank you so much, sir, for coming. I appreciate it. I travel to a lot of rural communities to share untold stories and to solve issues with my blogging. Again, because of one person. Daddy, please come. Please clap for him. He looks younger, eh? Yes. So my dad, now he currently works with the fire service band. He plays the trumpet. That's how come I also play the trumpet. So when I was born, my dad used to work with the Salvation Army Rehabilitation Center at the Salvation Army Clinic. And my dad was in charge of building calipers and crutches for children who are physically challenged at Aguna Diokwa. So anytime I close from school, I'll visit him at the hospital, and I'll see him with a lot of children, singing for them, playing with them, and helping them walk. And so I developed that soft heart in helping humanity. The environment plays a key role. So I told myself that, I'm sure by now it's skipping, but I told myself and I told him that when I grow up and become somebody in the future, I would love to come back to the society to help these children. So if you see me providing wheelchairs for children who are physically challenged because of this man. Please clap for him. Thank you so much, Daddy, and I hope I'm making you proud. God bless you so much. Thank you. Listen. My next speaker, when I was embarking on some of you say that, okay, you have to break that code. The fact that feet in here, my mom and my dad were able to raise that irrespective of the challenges. You have to break that code. And yes, if you are richness, and I say, yeah, you say, if a certain family in one, and all can take effect because of the mind. I get that no. Because if you are a said, if you are not a free, that's the encounter. Say, but the moment your mom tells you, oh, mommy, I say, you, once it has to be in that is why sometimes the pastors say they believe faith. So far, they show say, rebuke that. I won't have that faith, you know. So when you're able to practice using the mindset to be able to change the narrative for yourself. Am I making sense? Preaching kakra, social media kakra. Now let's watch this video of Portia. It inspired me a lot. Because the essence of journalism and the essence of social media journalism, because we're in a community. I'm getting close to 500,000 followers. These people are following me for a particular reason. When I post a picture, I get more than 3,000 likes. Now, 3,000 likes, I have a 1, 2, 3. Yeah, what they want yourself. I'm like a picture about I'm going to say, think about it. Nipa 1, 2, 3, 3,000. I click it with a real picture about we have used one picture to influence 3,000 people. Until we start or begin to think that our viewership, that social currency, that views and the likes plays a role in human life, you know. Young people be able to social media just for the likes. Ladies and gentlemen, please watch this video. All these people came here because of your son. And I'm emotional right now because my mom literally sacrificed everything. Time or dear, now you are getting up, I hope I won't cry. Yes, I'm not your and I have school over Greenfield. Daddy. And my parents, my mom and my dad identified one of the good schools that was here. Yes. And people were laughing at her and my dad. I then I'm going to international school from Bioko to Swedro every Monday to Friday. Every day. Yeah, journey bar. Sometimes you begin up Swedro Kwano. And Sabadia near Pacho. Trotrono. Okay, Trotrono. A driver national. Now you're more, minimum junior brother, and more. You're more, say you do. And today, I am so happy to see her and my dad alive. The house that we lived in, small get to be. Me catch and say when I was young, me catch and say dying. She say I am proud of me see kakra ho. Me catch and say when we bubu say dying no. Me say no okay. Me catch and say dying kutuwa no. I see one na ye nyina ye dem no. That building will be a museum for people to travel from outside to come and stay, to come and watch where I live. It is not easy, but I'm still making you proud. There's more to come. God bless you, and I love you. And I'm Friday. So my mom is a nurse. 19th June is her birthday, and she will go on retirement. Why a nurse for how many years? Nurse for 36 years. When I told, sorry, Yari. God bless you so much. All the advice you gave us. Oh, no, the quanta ebuyeno. We are Ben Quina saying, and one is a baby. When to chupa or bebo, the mansion is coming in. But before the mansion, I want to make impact for you. God bless you. Please sit down. Are you ready for the commercial breaks? Please, speakers, don't leave. Have a seat.
it's not because some people are lazy. The youth are not lazy. I like the youth like to hear that. The Ghanaian youth is not lazy. It's not because they are lazy, but some don't know what to do. And if there are people who have managed to reach a certain level, it's sort of our responsibility to not mock these people or call them lazy, but to try and help them. Because most of us started from scratch, from hawking watches at car parks to where we are now. And it is my responsibility to the universe, to nature, to also impact somebody. So when I hear anything about impact, I'm usually very, very happy about it. And if you follow me on LinkedIn, one thing I like to do is to expose the realities behind the curtains, because another thing that worries the youth a lot is that most big men in quotes, they like to portray pictures out there as if it's perfect, as if it's all perfect, and they are millionaires, they don't have problems, they have unlimited money, and this makes the youth usually come under a lot of pressure because they think they have to have a perfect life before they can feel like they've made it. And I find that very problematic. So I like to expose what happens behind the curtains. And when you see big men, sometimes you think they have money, but they don't have money. There are different things that these big men can offer you. If you make the mistake of seeking the wrong things from them, you can easily lose them. And it's very important to have a network, have mentors. There are people who cannot give you cash. For example, when I had the privilege to get to know Bolare through somebody, imagine just like what the youth do with so much expectations and what's the word? Sense of entitlement. If I had approached Bolare to ask him for money, he probably has a lot of people asking him for money. So when I become one of those people, I easily become a call that he would not even pick. People like Bolare, they have more problems than you have. So they don't want you to become another one of their problems, asking them for money. So there are people you shouldn't ask money from, but you should rather tap into something else that they have. So when I approach such people, my angle is always that I don't need money from you. I need something more than money from you, which is to have the privilege of you opening your doors to me, to come to you for guidance. And I can tell you for a fact that the guidance that I've gotten from such people is way more than any amount of money they would have given me. Anytime I had confusions in my business life, I would call on such people and seek their opinion. What should I do? Is it wise to do this? And you should trust such people when they tell you, don't do this and don't do that. They are not perfect, but they have seen a lot. And as youth, we should be able to have such people in our circles to fall on them for advice. And that has been one of my key strategies. So through Bolare, a lot of things happened for me. I also had the privilege to get endorsements from Akon for my watches, and that also helped to, elevate my brand. And then for those people who don't really know exactly what I do, I can boastfully say that there is nowhere in the entire world when we come to the wristwatch industry where you can watch into a premium watch shop and then
news bulletins to read. So I was like, okay, it's a setback for me, but I'll get myself a dictionary. Uncle Tommy would call me and then help me occasionally, and I'll relearn how to speak English once again. And then there was one time I walked to the office and then the security man saw me and he started laughing. And I asked him what is it. He said I should pick graphic showbiz. I opened it and there was a lecturer at the University of Ghana who had written the list of news anchors whose pronunciation were bad, and my name was part of those. I was like, oh my God, this is the end. I'm not going to read the news again. So it was time for me to read, and I actually drafted my resignation letter in my head and what I was going to do. It was time for me to read the news, and then all of a sudden, I started crying. We were on a commercial break. I started with sports news, and then I was crying, not like I was crying, mom. And then when they usually count down from 10, 9, 8, So it got to 3, 2, 1, and then the director will say, kill sound, take reader, cue. So immediately you hear the word cue, they'll press a button, and then that's where you see us in your homes on the television screen. So as at the time they were at 3, 2, 1, I was still crying, ma, ma, ma. And then it got to 3, 2, 1, kill sound, take reader. So just when the switcher pressed the button, guess what happened? There was light off in the whole of Ghana that day. Immediately, I knew there was a power greater than me that caused this to happen. And I was like, okay, if God sent an angel to cause a problem in the whole of Ghana just for me to be saved, I was like, if this is what actually happened, then I have no excuse than to excel in my profession. So when people were reading, my colleagues were reading the major news bulletins, I was sat behind and go through the scripts. One day I was going through a script. I saw that a member of parliament had donated drinks to a community. She donated the drinks because some 2 school children drowned while they were on their way to seek quality education. Immediately I knew there was a problem. They did not need drinks, they either needed life jackets or they needed a school in their community. It wasn't my story, it was someone else's story. So I sought permission from my senior colleague and I was like, I'm going back to that community to do the story that he did because the focus of that story was about the MP giving drinks to the community. So I went back to the community to redo the story, joined them on the canoe, and there was even a big hole in that canoe, and that explained why many people died while seeking an education. I did that, and then they had life jackets for the whole community, and that was actually what gave me my first 2 awards at the Ghana Journalist Awards. It wasn't my story, it was someone else's story that I retold. And I always say that each and every one of us has a voice. Some people have a very loud voice, others, their voices are down. So journalism or the media comes in to amplify the voices of those whose voices cannot go far. And that is why we come in. I'll just play a video shortly for you to see one of the impactful stories that I've done. I was at a village called Awawasupeti in Asesewa, Upper Manya district of the Eastern region. And in that community, there was a family, they had a rare disease and they've never been to school before. Yeah, let's watch it and then I'll continue. Yes, I'm here. Innocent guilty, and to make the guilty innocent, and that's aspire because they can control the minds of people. But the big question is, what are you using your power for? Thank you.
30 seconds video. So yes, not to bore you too much, I made my video very brief. And I'm supposed to speak about the journey of an entrepreneur, the misconceptions. And I would like to just mention a few things that have worked for me.
It's also why the best solution, and I don't have any doubt about that, we come from here. But we are as smart as you. We just need to be organized. Of course, we need to political leaders also to be inspiring. But don't wait for take a look at yourself and the solution will find them in the African continent. And this solution, I think that it will also be very interesting to
there be mean to me pia bonten koton so mean to me fat Saturday way. The real social media community no a doors on pushing baby o twem no. But what be home? So over to atade na utumi share to social media. Utumi share enfem pia bonten koton dia and the men to social media. Social media no yan hwe here it will lead us to be on social. Pastor, what you say? Are you ready? She's in the audience. Pianist. What's the pianist? Pastor Bobby Kakra no nto nyum fan room. I will introduce all the no ever. So cry microphone. Okay. Pastor, the stage is yours. Very fine talent. I want to support her. Please clap for her.
Oh my baby, I'm going crazy for you. Oh my darling, I do it. I do be cool, I do it. But she had a pen to me, my coma didn't know what I knew do. I wanna tell you, baby, you're my number one. Oh my baby, you're my number one. A day, my baby, my number one, my baby, well, my sweat, no sa, boko sa, the way you did to me, other than a sami, baby, why you didn't know the come on, no. My poorly bad, I'm going mad. Don't you come on? Oh, yeah. Oh, do be cool, don't you? But she ought to bend to me, my command dinner, what to I wanna tell you, baby, you're my number one. Oh my baby, you're my number one. Okay, my baby, my number one, my baby, my home, I want us to sing this. Are you ready? Let's sing this. You're my number one. Okay. Let's sing. You're my number one. Okay. I can't hear you there. Let's sing. You're my number one. Okay. You're my number one. Okay. I wanna tell you, I say you're my number one. Okay. Oh my baby, you're my number one. Okay. Beautifully when you take my side, send your diamond in my hairstyle. Oh, don't me call. Oh, be cool. Nyani, Mashia, Pence, Mania, Macoma, Dendino, Danani, what am I do? I wanna tell you, baby, oh, my baby. I have this song featuring a cowboy. Are you ready? What already day? Oh, here, baby, something cool day. Oh, sister, say about what they are me, a boy, a badminton, send me. I want to in a midnight. What I'll come never more. I want to be your lover. Oh, baby, give me sugar. Yeah. I want to in a midnight. What I'll come never more. Let me be that sugar. Let me be the girl almighty. Bamicha. Brian Costa made them mother. Bamicha. Brian Costa made them mother. Bamicha. Bamicha. We'll be loving each other forever. I'll be ready to fight for your love. my lover. Oh yeah, me dear, oh yeah, me dear. My corner friend, oh yeah, me dear. I will shout it to the whole world, whole world, whole world. I want to in my eye, what do come never come by. I want to be your lover. Oh baby, give me sugar, yeah, yeah. I want to in my eye, what do come never come by. Let me be the sugar, let me be the king of mighty Pamicha, Pamicha. Brian Cosamite, Mure, Pamicha, Pamicha. Brian Cosamite, Mure, Pamicha, Pamicha. Brian Cosamite, Mure, Pamicha, Pamicha. Abasima, Muntia na me pente me papa shawo demwa, na feina me beka wansem se, one name from Adia, I wanted to hear me no more. It's only one now, but girl, you know I never ever wanna let you go. From Adia, I wanted to hear me no more. It's on me more, yeah. Girl, you know, Vamicha, Mayan Kosa made them one day, Vamicha, Major, Vamicha, Vamicha, Mayan Kosa made them. That's my last song. Adore you, Kawa kuman man, I'm in some me love you, Kawa kuman man, I'm in some we are see a duck on your door. Me da see you, I'm gonna baka sa. Mashisha mo ben kumani fama unwabia. Suamu area mo drema unwabia. Mashisha mo ben kumani fama unwabia. Suamu area mo drema. It's young gonna baka sa. It's young gonna baka sa. It's a young gonna baka today. It's a young gonna baka sa. Oh na 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 na. Why tin running white penny. Does it burn a wife and hey, Muno so cozy. Area say I can you do it. And I say,
Please clap for her. What's your name?
My name is Naja. I'm from Sunyane. I am an Afro pop and Afrobeat high life artist. In fact, thank you so much for this opportunity.
God bless you. Please try and follow. How do you spell your name?
Naja, Naja.
Pacho, follow my wife. Aha, Pacho, translate. The band, Papa. God bless you. Possible, please come. I want to appreciate some people from my heart. When I started blogging, I had no car. There was this gentleman who would follow me. I'll call him. Bosu, the story I want to go. I have one videographer, Koby, who always also follow me everywhere. Koby, where are you? Please come. Clap for. So this guy actually came to do an internship with me from the University of Education, Uniba. Baby, we go to the villages everywhere. This gentleman will follow me. Koby, God bless you. Where are you there? ZK photography, all right, bruh. God bless you so much. Thank you for the support. It will be a quite comedy, but now the polish. What's your man? Saka. Okay. Augustus Pilolo. Where is Pillow? Please clap for him. So this is for you. God bless you for sacrificing to follow the dream. And trust me, one day you'll be proud to say that you are affiliated with Koby Kyei. Please sit down. The next speaker, I respect him. I be a birthday changing the whole 5. Maybe I'm program changing to our casa. God bless Africa. The next, now bring this. So I want to say a big thank you to Inkunim Groceries. Inkunim Groceries. Are you here? Into the idea way, your speakers, you know, the Shine Summit. Your speakers come by now. Be a idea will be 11111. Because you're the room, no. Into Inkunim Groceries. Oh, sorry, I'm here. Sorry, one more time, there may be a me call go there with Koby. No story now. Me call a crash come out, woman be kiosk. On my name a woman na Tiakupo Shano. And this is also for the male speakers. No, this is Ghana Media Mishabi. Shoo, leg on. Why are you? This is for the speakers. Obia there. What's up, my friend? Some sizes. Leg on. Why are you? Abrantia na one more man. I interviewed him. Obia leg on. Or John Legon than him or you Legon. After national service, after national suffering personnel, national suffering. Or we are service no say there be. I saw no I be man home. So this is Ghana. Me, one more semano. Where Ghana here for all our male speakers. Please clap for him. Woody will be coming to speak. Imagine flame. God bless you so much. Thank you so much. All right, so you can win. Thank you so much.
YouTube subscribers, I get like 100. Facebook, I can see your face now, I'm like, I know you from somewhere. Wow.
The Gabi do the former National Road Safety Ambassador Ghana. So come, I was here for me. Come for myself. But when they so share Ghana News TV. Ghana News TV. Come on, I wrote for so way Europe, so America, how Columbus or here, baby, I will be on. And Ghana News TV, and Yajima. Gabi do the feed. My endorsement.
Keep on watching Ghana News TV. So what you say? Open and some papa. A fit to sem. Bibia a fat Ghana hole and one Ghana News TV. Madam
Charlie, subscribe to Ghana News TV. Charlie, keep on subscribing. Share. No be answer.
Charlie, this be a boy YP back. AK, Mother Saman, AK, Apostle, AK, Youth President. Keep watching Ghana News TV.
Alright, Bomidi Zach Namenjo so and there be no me call online. There is only one TV station I'm